Welcome to K-Billy's Sounds of the 70s. We're here with Mark, James, and Seth, and you'll be listening to some smooth jazz.
Hey everyone. Anyways,
He's good.
Yeah, Mark's our radio DJ and also programmer.
Programmer is roughly the same thing as a radio DJ,
Yeah.
so
He actually does like speech to text for all of his programming. It gets a
Yeah.
little distracting.
Yeah.
if C++, then oh my god.
So yeah, that's Mark. He's a programmer on Don't Starve Together. My name's Seth. I'm a designer on Don't Starve Together, and behind us,
I'm James. I'm a programmer and designer on Invisible Ink.
yeah,
So it's
We
another
all-
Klei game, which
Yeah.
you guys haven't seen. I mean, we started the streams out doing Invisible Ink.
when was
stuff.
the last time you guys streamed that?
Must have been 3 weeks ago, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we basically hijacked your stream and
Yep.
stole
No,
your
it's been
thing.
great. Yeah,
Thank you for starting this. It's
You
ours
don't
now.
serve- That's
I made
correct.
this.
That's the right way to do it.
I made this.
I
You made this? I made
I made
this.
this.
I made this.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna be streaming Don't Starve Together today. We don't really have like a thing in the same way that we've had in the previous weeks. There's no maze. We're just gonna be hosting an 8-player public server. I'll be showing the server name on the stream, so once that's going up, feel free to join us. And we'll just kind of be hanging out, playing, talking about some design stuff, some programming stuff. Our sort of fallback topic today is early access and beta development and kind of what that's like and how we've each found it for our different disciplines and for our different projects. And yeah, I mean, if you folks have questions in chat, send it out there. Mark will be watching chat. I'll be playing poorly at some point. And James will be hanging out talking.
Let's hang out chatting, man.
Yeah.
It's the first true inter-project
It is.
Klei stream.
Yeah, we usually don't talk between projects. It's
Yeah.
just like
No, we
very
are. It's
animosity.
It's like a cubicle, but for an entire team.
Yeah.
We
It's
were
crazy.
we were not actually going to do this, but then we saw James was wearing a plaid shirt today, and we,
Yeah.
we realized we had to.
Yeah,
That's not true.
but
Don't ever listen to
It
me.
should be. It's a better reason than the one we chose.
yeah, and so maybe to give you guys some background where we are in the beta right now. I don't know exactly how many keys we've given out, but it's quite a few. We have 50 to 100 servers running at any given time.
Yeah.
It's so we got people in. We're kind of like able to test everything we need to test. We're gonna ramp up soonish, but
Yeah, we kind of like plateaued the number of keys we're giving out for a little bit, but we're going to be ramping that up again pretty soon.
yeah, and I heard there might be a couple keys
Maybe.
that look under your chair.
There's keys. You got a key.
We've been in your house.
Yeah,
Talk to your mom. Maybe she has a key.
yeah. And so we've been
She
doing.
doesn't.
She doesn't. She's gonna look at you weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask your mom for
Don't
a
ask
key.
your mom for a key.
She
Yeah.
can't help you. We can help you. We're not your mom.
We're your new mom. Hi everyone. It's Klei mom.
Yeah. So I mean we've sort of slowed down giving out keys, but it'll ramp right back up again. I think we're gonna call that phase 2 when we do that. I'm not sure exactly what the
I think we're in
terminology-
phase 2.
Yeah, I think you guys are already in phase 2.
We're
I saw
in
the
We're in
funny
phase
part.
2.
Well,
Phase 2, everyone.
yeah, I missed the meeting for that one, but yeah, we're in phase 2. Our game's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lots of cool stuff. We're doing patches like probably at least 2 a week, maybe more.
Yeah, for like a solid 2 weeks or so there, it was like basically every single day, if not more than once a day.
Yeah.
But it's slowed down as it's gotten more and more stable. It's in a pretty good state now.
Someone sneaking in.
Hey,
What's up?
Matt, what's up?
Sound good?
No.
It doesn't sound good.
Sounds terrible.
That's not good.
Uh-oh, we
it-
don't sound good.
You guys didn't hear anything we just said, eh?
Yeah,
Oh my god, audio guy. Oh
Something
my
bad
God.
is happening. Sorry.
This is Matt, the audio guy, who
Matt.
makes a daily appearance on the stream because
Weekly.
weekly.
He
Matt's the
he
best
actually
audio
comes
guy
in here
always.
every day and streams for 5 minutes by himself.
Yeah, and then he West Coast represents apparently.
West Coast represents.
Hash.
That's my favorite Klei Entertainment Twitch chat meme. by the way.
So
What?
explain it to us, please.
The West.
Is that a thing?
Because we're West
yeah, it's-
Coast.
It happens. Yeah, I think it's just West Coast represent, but for West because it's.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, my
Oh.
Listen, I'm up on the Twitch memes.
Yeah.
All the ASCII.
You're a
the
Twitch
ASCII
maven.
art spam and the
Oh, West Coast.
kappas and the
West
koopas
Coast.
and the keepos.
Hey, our audio's actually fine, is what we hear.
Is it fine?
Matt,
So
Matt
Matt-
has exacting standards.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what Matt just did. He didn't explain to us what was going on.
He's a
He
wizard.
just came in.
He's
got
a
the-
wizard.
He made it
Matt
better.
just made it better.
There's like a little voltmeter
Yeah.
on the floor and just going back and forth. And now it's a little higher up, so I'm sure
He turned it to 11.
Yeah.
stream's 10% better.
Yeah.
You can tell by that needle that it's better now.
Yeah. Pretty much. Actually,
they saw the beefalo.
Wait,
They
so,
saw the beefalo.
Yeah, so the beefalo, they just
Uh-oh.
threw them at us when we came in. Apparently, coming very, very soon to our store will be pre-orders for beefalo, and they come in different colors now.
They do.
Yeah.
Ah,
The like
Evil
alternate
one.
color ones, so the albino and the shadow beefalo will be limited run, but we've got plenty of the basic beefalo
Yeah,
to go around.
This is sort of the one people have been buying at PAX.
Yeah.
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 He's my-
Yeah. So beefalo exists soon.
Yes.
I mean, they exist now, but they'll exist soon for you.
He'll-
I
yes.
mean, they don't exist actually in the world.
Wait, hold on. I thought I was making an actual
thought it was
simulation
like a-
game,
like
like
a-
a 100% real life game.
Oh no, it is.
Okay.
They just know beefalo. Everything else is there.
God, what? I'm so confused.
So Xander64 writes, is this the only reason people watch this? A 1 in a 50,000 chance to get a key? That's pretty good odds. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Like,
That's
One in
that's
50,000
can't-
better odds than if you had signed up for the beta. Actually,
yeah. And the content itself is, it's terrible.
Garbage.
100% trash.
Garbage people.
Yeah.
And ghosts.
I guess. Yeah, let's open up a game maybe. Let's
We've made a few mistakes, but
So, yeah,
everything can be solved by the healing light of Don't Starve Together.
That's,
Yeah.
You can take that.
that's
Oh,
a
you
true
gotta
thing.
switch to-
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I'm working on it.
Seth's
One thing
new.
at a time.
It's his first week here.
I've never played a video game.
I believe in beefalo personally.
Oh, thank you, James.
No one can convince me they don't exist.
When we did the first Don't Starve Together stream, I was playing, and people thought I was sort of like feigning being bad at the game because they're all so good.
Yeah.
No.
No,
it's just
they realized over the next few weeks. like,
yeah, that's just I'm bad.
I'm very
so,
bad at
So we
Don't
have
Starve.
Seth, who if he's bad at the game, you can be really mad at him, like he would deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm going to deserve it.
Okay.
I went on a stream with a couple Twitch streamers earlier this week, and their chat found it just endlessly hilarious how bad I am at Don't Starve.
Oh, those are the guys with like 3,000-4,000.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody knows you're bad.
It's like
now.
what, Cobalt? Or,
Yeah, Cobalt,
yeah.
Cobalt Streak, and Richard Hammer.
Yeah.
That was super fun stream.
Those guys are great.
Yeah, like before we started doing this weekly stream, and I had to start playing publicly where everyone could watch me. I was able to keep it a secret that I'm terrible at Don't Starve, but now the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know what any of these 3 save games are. So I'm just gonna start a new one. Oh, you know, shoot,
We don't have your mod.
The mod isn't the thing that does it. I'm just gonna whip up.
He's gonna do some coding.
Just whip up a
Change.
mod real quick.
Yeah,
just a
let me
quick
just-
mod.
Yeah, it seems to be like a weekly feature where we forget something.
I have to do some
Welcome
coding
to
on the
Seth's
fly.
Code Corner. It's like when they pan the camera on a news show over to the cooking segment, you know, and it's like, well, Seth, tell us how you make this mod, you know?
Yeah. Actually, interestingly, is we have a new guy starting with Klei this week, Peter. And Peter's going to be completely on mods. Like, you know, we know him from other studios and way back when, but he's going to be doing mod support for the foreseeable future. So
Need to get in?
hopefully there'll be a lot of really awesome Don't Starve Together mods
Did you-
coming out soon. He's
Which
pointing.
knob?
We got another knob.
Bottom row, right.
This one?
That, turn it down a little.
Turn down. Sorry,
That?
guys.
Sure.
Like a tiny bit, or like a lot of bit?
Just distorting a little.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it.
Okay.
I'm a sound engineer.
Yeah.
That was Matt again.
If you didn't hear that, that was Matt muttering, "No, you're not.
Yep.
I'm not. Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
Don't ever listen to me. Ever."
Yeah, so everyone welcome Peter.
I guess everyone should leave then.
Yeah, Peter.
Well,
will-
there's two other guys here who
Yeah.
you might want to listen to.
let's see.
Peter's just on mods.
Yeah, so that'll be getting up tip top real soon.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see, like, there's a lot of really talented people already in the beta, and they're all trying to mod the game at
Yeah.
the same time
We-
with,
that-
like, no
that kinda-
support.
Kind of fast tracked our mod support. We weren't planning on adding it for a little while, but then we're like, oh, you guys are really excited about this. Okay, I guess we'll we'll get going on that.
I'm very excited for mods. I mean, personally, for me, I've always been interested in, like, Don't Starve Together PvP. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
interested to see what people start making for that.
Oh my
So I
god.
think in default it's a little bit tough. There's like people were talking about like how Willow is really strong. It's all about fire and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see
There's-
what people start to balance and make mods for that.
So yeah, the server just went up. It's rhymes with play. If you see it in the server browser, join us. Reza Sheeb's here. Reza Sheeb actually was posting about a really awesome little mod that they made, where basically people would spawn in this ring of rocks that they wouldn't be able to escape, and there's like kind of a puzzle with some mushrooms because if you were a ghost, you would actually be able to get out. So we've seen some cool stuff happening already, and I think that'll continue to happen.
Oh my god, there's so many people.
Ooh,
Also,
is this the full 8 already?
yeah. It's already in. Interesting.
Is that?
I don't know. I didn't
that
know
might
we
be a
put
mod
that.
character?
I didn't know mod characters came across. That's interesting.
Well, we're the
We're learning
host,
things.
and
Oh, I don't know.
We're
You-
learning.
this is next
question
level.
mark? Yeah. So there might be an invisible character.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But
That's Reza Sheeb. He's the one that made the like kind of
He showed
all
up
the
as
other
he showed up as West, didn't he?
only Wes works. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, so we don't have like the player badge for Wes yet, so he's showing up as just like the sort of silhouetted question mark. But
So West works presumably because he's in the code somewhere.
yeah. I
right?
mean, like all that stuff is still in the code. They're just not enabled because we haven't had time to like guarantee that they work.
yeah, it's just there's so many other problems to tackle.
Oh no,
with-
totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So maybe show some of the new features we threw in this week, like the player score. Was that in last week? Oh my god, it doesn't work with 8 people.
Yeah, it looks really terrible with 8 people.
Looks great.
But you can view people's profiles.
Yeah. Well, so
I don't know if they can see that, but it pops
yeah.
up in a Steam
yeah.
window.
Oh,
Yeah.
you kick somebody
You
here.
can mute people, you can kick people. I'm not going to do that.
Really?
But, I mean,
I mean, we
could.
could just have a vote.
oh, hey, this doesn't play nice. Good
Yeah.
to know.
So this is a closed beta because we're bad at programming and we need more time. Is that?
That's
Closed
not
by
why.
necessity.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's related to why, but it's not
Happens to be
why.
true, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's really great to have this many people in actually playing the game while we work because we actually validate what we're doing. When we go and try something, this little widget worked great in the lab and in real life.
Well, yeah. I mean, I knew that like it only looks nice with 4 players.
right.
I just haven't done the work because like I'm gonna need to add a scroll bar or like some actual not like baby mode scaling to make it appear nice. Ooh,
Right.
feather
someone's
hat.
already dead, or oh no,
No,
it's just
no.
a prefab.
So Seth, what does a feather hat do?
Feather hat makes more birds land near you, and also they don't get scared by you. They do get scared by you.
Oh,
I lied
it's a
to you.
beta.
That's the beta. Because that's how birds work. If you like kill them and put their things on your head, then they like you. I
That
think
has been
that's
my
cool.
experience. Yes.
Yeah, I just wear a hat.
I mean,
of human
again, this
arms
is
to, like,
just-
get close to people. You know what I mean?
This is just a simulation of my life. This game.
It's roughly the same thing. It's not raining right now, but it will be soon. And then it'll be Vancouver.
Yep. So I ran away from everyone. I should go back. I need some flint, really. But so yeah, this is a closed beta. There's still plenty of issues that we're ironing out.
Yeah, like for instance, even now the frame rate still seems a little choppy with 8 players.
Yeah.
We have a whole bunch of like optimization work going on in the background so that we can raise that cap of players. Like if you host your own server, it's limited to 4 right now, just because performance on a slow machine is really bad.
Yep.
So we're gonna have that all fixed up. You'll be able to have more players soon.
Soon.
Have you guys seen anyone role playing yet? Like anyone doing role playing servers?
Not really yet.
Yeah, I expect that as the.
But I'm
beta
sure
goes
it will happen.
I've joined some crazy servers where people have like is it Clown Baby? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
I joined his server and he just like had this giant base set up and it was just, and then there was
Pretty
just
awesome.
corpses everywhere
Oh,
from
no.
like everyone who had visited. I didn't know if I should stick around or just get out of there.
So, like, I know how I feel about early access as a designer. How has it been for you as a programmer, Mark?
So it's a mix of good and bad. Like the good is, we have basically an army of beta testers finding the bugs and like validating the quality of the systems. Like it's rather than having to write a bot, we have people basically
You're all
doing that
basically
work.
bots to us. That's
Yeah.
not true. We love you.
We love you.
You
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah, you. Yeah. But at the same time, you end up in this situation where we have to not break functionality. We have to keep there's enough people playing the beta now that if I make a bug that just kills the beta for the day, people are going to freak out.
Yeah.
It's also like right before a weekend, there's this like stress level. It's like, oh, should we push a Friday patch and jeopardize our weekend or not? Like,
Do you feel like it slows down your ability to, like, if you were making a game that wasn't early access, you could like put in features more aggressively?
yeah, like so
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
absolutely. Like
I mean, even on the design side, that's true.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, like, so every patch we push, even though we don't test it extensively, we basically go and we have the patch notes and we sit down 4 people and we just try to break it. And, that kills 2 hours of 4 people's time.
Yeah.
And we're doing this twice a week, so it's quite a bit of time.
That's a lot of time.
But at the same time, we actually know what's broken and what doesn't work a lot easier.
Right.
So it's a mix.
So you end up with something a lot more polished, like a lot more playable and testable.
Yeah, I think the end product, when we actually go into open beta or finish the game, is going to be a lot better for it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as quick to develop.
Totally.
The hacks have
It's a good way to think about it. I think I'd agree with that from the design side as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the other thing is we get inundated with too much work. Like when we brought everybody in, it's like, well, now we know the game's not balanced in all these ways, but Seth is busy with scroll bars, so
Yeah.
we have like a bug tracker, and everybody has like 100 tickets to go
I
through.
think I literally have 100 on my plate.
Yeah.
I mean, so like Mark is our programmer, who's kind of the main guy in charge of the networking stuff. We've got now 4 other programmers on the team.
We staffed up pretty
quickly.
aggressively.
Yeah.
Your team is still small, though. I mean,
It is,
by
it is.
any standard for multiplayer.
So
game,
even
for
though we
sure.
have 5 programmers, we have 1 designer and 1 artist, and that's
Yeah.
the entire team.
Yeah.
We don't even have a sound guy yet.
We're saving money on designers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're just gonna make Seth work more.
God, great. That's
That's the right.
what I
That's
crave.
the right way to do it.
It is.
For
It's the right
designers,
choice.
Yeah, I mean, because really,
Designers kind of don't deserve jobs anyway. Like, I mean,
it's,
we're
it's not really working.
No, we're barely working, barely functional.
Anyways.
Would you confirm or deny that, Seth?
This group of people, for some reason, we get real dark real fast with stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's like early access is weird too, right? Because when you're developing a live game, it's like even Riot. If you look at a company that has like 5,000 people working there, or whatever Riot has, they'll still have that thing where it's like, oh, we have people who we can't develop features that quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with a massive team, like it's almost doesn't even matter that the team is massive. It's like just a functionality of having a live game that you're working on.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. Live games are crazy,
Yeah.
basically. Like
It is a very different pace. Like I was talking to a couple folks on one of our unannounced projects today. Sorry, 1 second. I need to play and talk at the same time, which doesn't always happen very smoothly. And they use Trello, which is a task management system. It's a like web app. It's actually really nice. But I was kind of talking to them, and I was like, so, like, how has this been for you? And they're like, well, it kind of depends on like what mode you're in. If you're in like bug fix mode or whatever else. And I was like, we're in everything mode.
Yep.
yeah, we need to make the game better in all the ways.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
God, I really want to kill these pigs.
Don't kill the pigs, dude. Nice, they don't hurt
So
you.
shout out back to you, Flair. What else we got here? Chromebooks.
Chromebook.
When are we adding Woody and Wendy? Give me the details, all in caps. Again, it's like we're gonna add characters soon-ish. Really soon. We actually have nobody looking at it right now, but that's not to say that it's not a high priority. Like, we know everybody is attached to their favorite character, and it's just like, maybe if we got a second designer, we'd be rolling out characters right now. With just Seth, it's like fixing the other bugs is also fighting for priority. So, I don't know, give us a month, maybe.
Yeah.
Seth can commit to a month.
What? What did I just agree to?
Yeah.
Finish the game in a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
It'll definitely... No, there is no way. Oh, my God.
And yeah, same with caves. It's like it's just it's something we really want to get in as soon as possible. It's just we want to polish up what we already have because there's so many issues that existing players are dealing with. So
Yeah, I mean, like lag and stuff like that in particular. Performance is a huge priority for you guys, right? It
Yeah.
sounds like on the code end, like.
yeah, there's so many things that are gated by performance. Like we have these dreams of dedicated servers and all this stuff, and that only happens when we get some of that back end tech shored up. And like right now, that's getting fixed up. So hopefully there'll be some cool news with that in the future. Like if you look at the server browser list right now, everybody's playing sort of these password protected games with their friends, so that
Yeah.
crazy people don't come in and try to eat them.
Right.
Yep.
'Cause
And we want, if possible, that to stop being the case, just because, like, the most interesting experiences in Don't Starve happen when just, like, you have kind of a random social interaction with someone, I think.
Yeah.
So if we can create a way for people to play comfortably with strangers, then I think you're going to have way more interesting play sessions in general.
Yeah, like, you go on and you want to play with your friends, that's one thing. But if you just want to play Don't Starve together and you don't have any friends online, or it's a hassle to organize your friends, the sort of the drop-in, drop-out experience is really critical to that. It's something I'm looking forward to. Like, that's how I want to play Don't Starve together.
Yeah. And I guess more so Kai at this point than you, Mark, has been looking into, like, these larger servers, seeing how much we can push it, and, like, I mean, obviously this is just like him and a bunch of bots kind of running around in a server, but I think he's gotten as many as like 20 things in a game, 20 characters in a game.
Yeah, and we're using like really cheap hosting to try to keep the cost of a dedicated server down and all this stuff to make it feasible. And it'd be really cool if we hit the targets we want to hit. Then it'll be like you'll be able to have this experience in a large Don't Starve world where you stumble on somebody or somebody stumbles upon you and you have this, are they a friend, are they a foe, are they going to help you?
Right, sort of the...
Yeah, the sort of the DayZ kind
Right,
of.
the Rust Daisy. I was hesitating to say it in case I was like,
Yeah.
You said
unleashing the hordes.
Yeah, and I mean, but yeah, it's clearly not the core experience of Don't Starve, so that's why it's not what you see today.
Right, totally. Yeah, there'll always be those servers of people playing with their friends, but it's like the point is to enable both styles of play for people who want either.
Yes, gold. All right.
Klei, Corey, any key for me of Don't Starve together? We will give out a few keys at random later in the stream.
Yeah.
The stream's only about an hour long, so just hang out for a bit and we'll deliver
See
some
what we
keys.
did there? We're bribing you to stay and watch the stream.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Really, truly, we have keys at the end.
Yeah. We don't have all the letters in the keys, but we got some.
Look, it's close enough,
it's
all right?
like, it's going to be Wheel of Fortune style.
So, James, like, you guys are in
Yes.
early access on Invisible Ink at this point.
Yes.
How have you found that to be different from when you were... I mean, it wasn't really a closed beta. It was just not an advertised beta.
Yeah,
so
it was an alpha,
like...
yeah.
It was... Or, yeah, sorry. I guess it was alpha. But...
None
it-
of those words mean anything.
no,
anymore,
no,
so,
no.
yeah.
Which, yeah, it's...
Is another part of this conversation.
That was, like, actually part of the GDC talk that I pitched. I was like,
Yeah.
when you tell players that you're doing a beta, define what that means for you, because probably they understand it to mean something different than what you understand it to mean.
Right. I mean, alpha has been creeping up, right? Like, the word alpha now means something else than it meant maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the interesting thing about early access, especially for Invisible Ink, is that with Don't Starve Together, like, people expect it, right? But because it's a multiplayer game, and those have been much more consistently beta.
Yeah.
You know, through StarCraft.
And
all that
and
stuff.
even, yeah, I mean, like, before StarCraft even, like, that... Getting into, like, MMO betas has been a thing forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it makes a lot of sense with multiplayer games, but for almost every game, it's sort of become a dirty word now to the gaming community, I've found.
For
That
sure.
Usually when you say early access, you get the same reaction as saying free-to-play a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, it's unfinished.
Or now.
Bad.
Yeah, exactly. Unfinished, trying to take money from people, right, for something, like trying to get in advance, basically, on the money stuff. As a developer, I mean, like, as a player, too, one of the biggest worries to me about early access is actually not that it won't be finished, but just that the context around the game is going to be bad, which is to say that, like, when you play a game like, take Shadows of Mordor, for example, right? It's like, part of the reason I'm playing Shadows of Mordor right now is because everyone in the office is playing Shadows of Mordor, and we can, like, talk about it and think about it and enjoy it together. And, like, with an early access, you get that feeling where it launches, and you're like, hasn't this been out for, like, a year?
Yeah.
You get that moment, and
Yeah,
it's like, that really kills a lot of the great, like, context and discussion around the game.
That burst of, like, kind of it being the water cooler subject.
Exactly, which is, like, fun for both developers and players, usually. I mean, I find it's a big part of the reason I play games because my friends are playing them.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Like, everybody owns the latest Grand Theft Auto because nobody would stop talking about Grand Theft Auto.
So that's part of the worry about single-player games. But I think for multiplayer games, it's clearly the right choice, whereas with Invisible Ink, it was much more of a borderline choice for us. I think it was very, it could have gone either way, for sure.
And how frequently were you doing updates when you were in alpha?
Gosh, we stopped doing them for a long time to get a really chunky update out. Because like you were saying, we wanted to make a lot of features and we were just bug fixing, So we were like, okay, we're going to hold off on updating for a while so we can just make some dope features.
Yeah. I mean, that is something that I've definitely been frustrated by, like working on Reign of Giants. It was like, the only reason we were able to do that was because we took like 3 months before we even went into early access to just like it took me 2 weeks just to rewrite the season manager file so that we could have more seasons.
Exactly. And it's like, we updated once a month, I think, and then we took 2 months off and then posted a big patch.
Yeah. Whereas we're sort of just doing the little feed of hot fixes right now.
That's how you have to do it, I think, in a multiplayer game like this, though. I mean, I don't think there's I don't know if you have, you kind of have the option. So you have the rest way, right? The rest way is really interesting, actually. What Rust did was they went as far as they felt like they could on one segment. Then they just left that thing up and completely remade another thing from the ground up.
Right.
So Don't Starve Together isn't doing that because we programmed it, in a kind of more sustainable way. But what's happening in this game set?
So I the goal that I'd set for myself was like previously there was this nice big like berry bush farm in between all these pig torches. So I was trying to get a science machine so I could make some rope and build a hammer and smash these pig torches, which would have stopped the pig guards from spawning so we could have this massive berry farm. I wanted to steal it from the pigs, but I think someone who is being a ghost maybe burned them down.
It looks like that Wilson right there.
Yeah.
Scamp ghost.
I see an interesting question on Twitch here. Concerning servers, is there something that can be hosted from a computer so that you and a close friend can play, or does it have to be dedicated? Both. So right now we are both the client and the server, so everybody just joined our game. So if you're playing with a small number of friends, like probably under 8, you just join in this way. You just click host. Everybody can join you. No network, mumbo jumbo, garbage, none of that.
And you're also playing in that.
You're also playing in that world. Dedicated servers are for when you want to create a world that's always running. Like, you don't have to be playing it. Like here, if Seth leaves, this world leaves with him.
Yeah.
But in a dedicated server world, the world just keeps going forever. And so that's the new tech we're working on.
Oh, I have a hammer? How did I get a hammer? What?
It's
What's
magic.
going on? I have no idea.
And they built you a science machine. They're like apologizing for burning the bushes.
Yeah,
They're
it's
helping
fine.
you. I think you should have had PvP on.
There's a Chester. Oh yeah, just at the end of it all, just burn everyone down.
Yeah, I just can't believe you didn't risk it. Just put PvP on in the public server on Twitch.
We did when we did the maze.
Well, that sounds bad.
It was bad for other reasons.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking about Vita. Yeah, so Don't Starve just came out on Vita maybe a month ago, something like that. And it's an awesome port.
It is.
Yeah,
It has ROG too, right?
Yeah,
It
it
does.
comes with ROG for free. I think it's $15, or if you already own it on PlayStation 4, it's free.
Yeah.
So it's cross-buy, something like that.
It is not cross-play, unfortunately, so you can't carry your save games across.
But it's, I personally play Don't Starve that way.
It's the best. Yeah, it's my favorite way to play as well.
Yeah, it's a great. Don't Starve Together is on PC only right now. We have a guy in the office that wants us to hurry up with the Linux port, so maybe we'll get the other SKUs out soon, but right now it's PC only, just to keep things simple.
Have we had any questions from chat, Mark?
I am reading, but guys, the pyro. That's not a question.
The pyro.
It's an answer.
So the pyro is something we made just kind of for fun while we were developing Reign of Giants. We still have all the files. We don't have any plans to release it right now, but I mean, that said, we don't have any concrete plans beyond the next 2 weeks. except that we're going to keep working on this thing. So, I mean, it may show up, but yeah.
You're starving, Seth.
You're starving, Seth.
All right. That's not just
I've
not called for.
I've got 43 hunger, James.
Okay.
I'm okay.
You're 42.
Look,
Look at that.
yeah, well, look. Be specific, all right?
Okay.
Will Together be released on Mac? Yes. PC, Mac, Linux, 100% for sure. In fact, our dedicated servers are already running on Linux, so it's not like we just left the ports alone. They're going to be done soonish. It's just, while we're in closed beta, it's kind of hard to maintain 3 SKUs. So when we leave closed beta, we'll probably release the different SKUs then. Yeah, that's not in.
They're not in yet.
What?
What is it?
What is?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god! I don't know.
What?
Huh?
Oh my
Crazy.
Secret.
god! Yeah,
Who can
Who
figure it
did
out
what?
from /cheer? That should be almost impossible to figure out what that means.
the biggest patch yet. Will Glommer plushies ever exist? That's a Corey question. Maybe he'll answer that.
Yeah.
He is the man that makes plushies in the office. That's
Yeah.
his full-time
plushie guy.
job.
Yeah.
He's
Hey, Corey, make me a plushie. That's what you say. You hear calls of that throughout the office. I think the beefaloes are the most recent thing we've...
Squidbird asks us to say hello.
That's good.
Hello.
Hello, Squidbird. I assume that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I
Is
mispronounced
that
it.
a... That's not a SpongeBob SquarePants character, is it? Is it? A SpongeBob
I'm not
SquarePants
familiar.
character? Me neither.
Emotes, question mark, awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
No one knows what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you're
insane.
you're
You
just
okay?
What?
Talk to the chat. It's called chat interaction.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
That's right. I'm kind of a Twitch expert.
Oh, you're a maven.
Is
Maven.
Together going to get unique characters? We have a backlog of characters to rip through first, so
Yeah. First, we need to make the characters that already exist work.
yeah.
And then we'll see.
Yeah, if Together is really popular, it could be a way that Don't Starve gets to continue being
Yeah.
developed.
And like, I mean, mods are definitely going to be supported, so mod characters will be a thing. So we're excited about that.
Here's a good question. Hey, Klei Entertainment. Big fan, long time fan. My question is, why are all 3 of you wearing plaid? Is it plaid day in the office?
We knew this question was coming.
Yes.
That's what you're going to go with?
Yes.
Yes.
Jamie mandates
yes.
that we wear plaid.
It's Plaid Thursday.
Is it
it
Thursday?
is.
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
you wear plaid.
Yeah, you wear plaid on Thursday,
That's correct.
and we talk about farmer things all
It's
day.
an indie thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's an indie thing. We're indie, by the way.
You can tell by the plaid on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disregard all previous Thursdays where we were not wearing plaid.
I wore plaid when I did the
No, what are you
stream.
talking about?
You wear plaid most days.
I'm from Saskatchewan. Everybody wears plaid there, so I have a closet full of plaid.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Good Saskatchewan fact.
Yeah.
Bush hat! Bush hat!
Oh my God!
We're
Light them on
there.
fire.
I don't think you can.
That'd be good.
No. Yeah, they're fully not
Oh,
clickable.
it's so good.
How to meet effigies work. You haunt them, you come back to life. Right now, I don't think there's a health penalty at all with meat effigies, but I don't know if that's intended, Seth.
What?
Yeah.
I forgot to listen. What did you say?
Bush
Well,
hat.
I come to his desk and we'll start talking about a bug, and he'll look up at me after about 5 minutes, and he'll go, "Okay, now I'm ready to listen."
I'm a good helper.
I do the exact same thing to Jason, actually.
Oh, look, my lighter's on in the
Designer
bush.
thing.
I just sometimes just leave work at that point. I'm just like, yeah, it's
I'm out.
What was your
He's
actual
a rage
question?
quit.
meat effigies. How are you? Do you have any thoughts on how you're tuning those? Right now, there's no penalty.
Yes, there is a penalty.
Oh.
When you craft a meat effigy, you get a health penalty.
Is it the same as the Telltale Heart penalty?
It takes the same amount out of your max health, but you do not get it back when you when the meat effigy gets used up, which is different from how it works in the single player game. And basically, the reason for that is that, like,
I knew that.
oh,
Yeah, you
Okay.
just did a bad job.
So is it,
you-
is it a
no,
bug?
that's Vito's fault.
It's Vito's fault.
okay.
Okay.
Blame
Everyone-
Vito.
the guy- coincidentally, the guy who's not
Yeah.
in the room.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
his fault. Yeah.
It's definitely not my
Weird.
fault.
It just so happens that...
Look, I've never done anything wrong.
There's a penalty if you're Wilson. Okay, that. There we
Oh,
go.
what?
Uh,
God. Okay. I mean, that's probably why I thought it. Yeah.
Here's
I don't do a good enough job of like selecting other characters when I'm just testing stuff.
here's a really great question. Are we going to do an actual compass? Like, this is probably one of the most frustrating things about Don't Starve Together is giving cardinal directions to somebody else and then finding out their camera was rotated a different direction. You go north and they start going south and you're just like, you run into a swamp and get killed by a tentacle every time. So yeah, what's the story there, Seth?
The compass exists. It just doesn't work yet.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe
There you
when we
have it,
fix
folks.
it,
Yeah.
maybe we could do something where
mean-
we overlay it on the map. or
So
something.
like the real question there is like how do you navigate relative to other players effectively?
Yeah.
And there are a few things that I want to do there. One of which is add a way to share your map information with other players, and that's either going to be a map that you craft with your map. Maybe it does. I don't know, ResiShube. So ResiShube saying that the compass maybe does work. It is so. There's so many things in this game that it's like nigh impossible for me to keep it all in my head.
Vito probably fixed the
He
compass.
probably did and didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Blame Vito.
Yeah.
Blame Vito for the
Really
working
Yeah.
thing in our game. So it will either be like you craft a map and it puts your current map information on that map, which you can give it to another player and they can read it and that consumes it, or it will be like a map table that you craft and that structure gets updated with your map information, but other people can only see it when they go over to that structure. So that's one thing that we want to do. Another thing that I want to do is like basically have a way to give a beacon to another player so that their like sort of edge of screen indicator is always on as long as they're holding it. Or I mean, it's really going to be like a beacon indicator, but you give it to your friend and hope that they keep it in their inventory so you know where they are. We've talked about having like radio towers that explore, like reveal parts of the map for you, or for everyone that's in the game. I don't know why I did that. I'm distracted.
You jump down off them into a haystack when you're done.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
you can't climb anything in this game.
This is all making sense now.
Finally, I understand. I am not doing so hot because I resurrected people multiple times.
I see a question keeps coming up about texture packs and character packs and new dimensions and all that stuff. Again, like this sort of goes back to what we were saying before, which is we're going to kind of concentrate on the, like, we have a whole bunch of Don't Starve content left to go through. I think we would all love to make new content, and to us, the multiplayer is how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
If we make this experience great and people really want to play Don't Starve Together, we'll be able to keep a team on it, like, all the time.
Yeah, as long as there are people playing it and like evangelizing it to other people and bringing new users in, then we can, from a business perspective, justify continuing development on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not only that, but the mods. You know, we got Peter now working on the mods. and
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
it's gonna
that's going to be huge.
Yeah, so I mean, that should help. You know, if we're dropping the ball at any point with content updates, hopefully mods kind of pick up
not
the
just that,
mantle.
but like not even that, but you know, just like new, just taking the game in directions that you guys aren't necessarily like. You know, someone doing a whole PvP thing, which maybe is not what like. You know, maybe we're not gonna do like whatever. You know,
Yeah.
make like
Yeah.
a Hunger Games mod, right, or
Yeah.
whatever, which wouldn't normally happen.
Yeah,
Time to Dota.
time to Dota. Yeah,
That's what we're taking bets on in the office.
Time
Well-
to Dota.
Yeah.
It's a good bet.
well, like I was trying to kill, like with the spawn commands, I was trying to kill Vito when we were testing, and he kept outrunning my monsters. Like I had a deer clops chasing him, and so what I found out what I could do is I could spawn throw a spider egg near him, and then
Yeah.
it would snare him in the creep.
Oh,
and
dude.
so he'd slow down, and then the guy could get a
So
swipe.
you're
at
basically
him.
using spells. You're using
Yeah.
go to spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think all the tools for Dota are in there. We just have to Dotify it.
That's right. That's
More
our
like
number one priority.
Don't
Ah,
kill me now.
Ugh.
yeah, you should feel bad about yourself.
Oh, I do. I feel very,
That's
very
good.
bad.
That's the way it should be. Rest in peace, DeBomb 648.
Add parkour because that would work well. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's
yeah,
a good
that
idea.
seems fine.
Yeah. I think like the good thing about
There's
like
so
chat,
much verticality in this game. This is the natural progression of Don't Starve, obviously.
I think there was sarcasm in that chat there, but I
No, but we do
Was there
legitimately
cap at
like
the
Cap- no
we have
kappas.
like a section
Seriously?
on our forums for like suggestions and feedback. And there's some legitimately really good stuff that gets put there, and there's great discussion. And like, usually we don't take stuff like wholesale from there. We'll look at it and say like, okay, that's a clever idea, or that's a good point. Like, what's kind of like our interpretation or version of that?
Yeah, that's an interesting point too. It's like we actually read the forums all the time. Like maybe not every day, not every single developer every day, but somebody reads it every day.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that these guys have basically read everything because I go over their desk and I see them on Klei forums, like both screens,
Yeah.
dual boxing it.
Yeah, because there's multiple, subsections.
Yeah.
So I gotta multi-screen it.
You gotta multi-screen it.
Oh my
What
god,
is that thing? I've
That's a
not played
qualifier.
enough Don't Starve to see that thing in my
It's a
game.
qualifiant.
It's cute.
Yeah, but they're chasing it away.
I'm gonna.
What does it do? Is it
It's gonna.
poops?
It's gonna fall
No,
Looks
you
asleep.
like
eat
it
it.
mostly poops.
It poops, and you can kill it for meat and stuff.
It poops and you eat it.
And then
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's an animal.
Don't starve.
That's
Yeah.
actually basically true.
it's been haunted. They also seem to spawn to...
Oh god, I'm gonna
plentifully.
die.
So it's like every person rolls their chance to spawn one, so
Yeah.
you can actually end up fighting like 5 or 6
Oh
of
my
them and all
gosh.
sorts of weird stuff.
Oh my gosh. The qualifiant invasion.
Yeah. But stuff like that, the Qualifiant's one of those things that it just works really good in multiplayer. It's like this little hunt you do with a friend, and then you normally you don't need 4 people to kill it. You can
Right.
kite it back and have somebody push it to you. Our group here is
Less organized.
less organized.
I don't know what you mean. Look, I'm a bush ghost.
Just a bush.
I'm just a little bush hanging out on the road.
Well, we have every
Doing bush
character
stuff.
when the game comes out. Maxwell's Death collects Weber, Skull, Hunts still exist. Okay, that one. Like, Will West, Hunts, and Maxwell Death collects Weber, Skull, Hunts still.
That-
So
those are definitely words.
yeah. So I think we want every character that might be before. You got to eat.
I know. I don't have any food.
If you starve, then I'm leaving the stream.
Alright.
That's all it took.
No, don't wait. Guys, help him. Where's the meatballs?
Team Bush has food.
Oh my god. You have no health too.
This is very dangerous.
Quick, guys.
It's fine. I still have 14 hunger. It takes a while for it to tick down.
Why don't eat that pigskin?
Eat that flower hat.
Eat something. What do you
Eat
get?
the alchemist.
I
Oh, you have some berries, but cook them.
I'm
Oh,
doing
you're
that.
getting berries.
Look at this
no,
backseat gaming.
Yeah. Look at this. It's despicable.
The game is canceled because Seth died on stream.
Yeah.
Let him starve. No, you guys, come on. When is the Mac release? Probably when the closed beta ends, something like that. We don't want to have to maintain the multiple SKUs. It should just work now. It's just when Mac-specific bugs happen, it's just a pain for development.
It basically like reduces the time you have to make features and stuff if you have to support 3 different SKUs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just slow everything down because like we could get it working and then it would break and people would be sad.
A SKU is basically like a build for a specific OS.
Yeah, it's just a fancy way of saying it, so you feel like you went to college for a reason.
That's
It's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I've long ago surrendered to the fact that I did not learn anything.
I got a Bachelor of Arts in Computer Science.
Oh my god.
I still don't know
Is that
what
a
that
thing
means.
you're allowed to get?
I mean, someone let me do it.
I have that thing. I have that as well. That exact degree.
Really?
Yeah. I went to a hippie school, dude.
That's fine. So did I. Apparently.
Don't Starve 2, ? Really? This is not Don't Starve 2. This is Don't Starve Together. It was actually, like, we can kind of talk
Which
about...
has 2 in the name,
Yeah,
but not spelled
not
that
with
way.
a W, yeah.
Oh, Don't Starve Together. That's why we
Together.
called it that.
That's not why.
We're so good at words. Oh.
Are we? Evidence would suggest otherwise.
It's sort of the we, as in like everyone in the,
Yeah.
sort of the collective studio.
Yeah, I win when they win. Actually, like, this game sort of eat that. Go and eat those meatballs. Go and eat them.
Were there meatballs?
There were meatballs. Just
Where?
Go. They're
I need
back
to
in
get
the
this
chest.
twig. I
No.
need to make dragon pie.
That's an important
Dragon
twig.
pie.
Oh my god.
Dragon pie.
They're gonna have taken it by
It's
the time you
fine.
get back because they all want you to starve.
That's fine. I accept my fate.
Just quick. Oh my god. Okay, no, the chest.
Oh, my dragon fruit's gone.
Yeah, that one. Oh my god.
Yeah, there it is.
And then eat all of them. Because we still have, like, 25 minutes.
Oh, look at that. You're good.
Yeah, look at this.
How do you regain health and don't starve? That's my
Can you
question.
grow me? You regain health in a variety of ways, James.
Oh, exciting.
I can't tell you any of them.
All right.
No. So, I mean, like, some foods replenish health. There's healing items that you can craft.
Whenever I play Don't Starve, it always seems like my health just keeps going down, and it never really goes back up that much. Like, it's like I'm eating food, and I'm replenishing a lot of hunger, but my health really stays the same. Are there like a couple foods that replenish a ton of health? Or
Yeah, I mean, so basically you need a crock pot if you're going to make any food that replenishes any serious amount of health. Like,
Right.
berries do, like, 1 or 3 or something. Like, cooked seeds do, like, 1. So, dragon pie, gonna eat this. Probably gonna be a little bit of a waste. But look, I healed
oh my
a bunch.
gosh. Okay, well, it sounds like I gotta get a
so-
crock pot.
How's
Yeah.
everybody dead?
I'm gonna now use a bunch of my health to resurrect this ghost.
It's so nice of you.
I'm a very nice man.
Look at him. He's freaking out.
This server is public. That's why it's filled with people. Interesting. The comment is, why is Jamie not here? Yeah, because he forgot
He's
his
out of
plaid.
office.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, what Mark
The plaid.
said.
yeah, he
The
didn't.
plaid thing.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed
I
on
don't
the
actually
stream.
know what Jamie's doing, but he is out of the
I
office.
think he's... No, that's like a... never
Businessy stuff.
mind.
That's
Yeah,
just what I
business
assumed.
stuff. He's doing
Like,
business.
Signing, like in my imagination, Jamie just wanders around like signing deals and like business forms, walking around with a tie and I don't know. Just
Oh, can
whatever
I sign
business
that?
people
Give it
do.
here.
Yeah, briefcase, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna need at least $600 more to make this game.
Yeah, that's right.
At least. Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys made Mark of the Ninja 2?
We made
Mark
Mark
the
Ninja
Ninja,
as
comma,
well.
2.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 with 2 O's.
Yes. Yes.
Don't
Mark of the
start.
Ninja was before any of us got here.
That's true.
But we get to
But
take
we'll
credit.
take credit.
Yep.
I made Mark.
Take that, Nels. And also everyone else who worked on that.
Nels is now working on a cool game called Firewatch that
Yeah.
you should check out.
But yeah, none of us worked on Mark the Ninja, but I think for all of us it was a game that made us want to come work here.
That's correct. For me, at least, yeah. Someone stole your meatballs, so.
That's fine. I'm going to cook these things. And also this thing. And then I'm going to resurrect another ghost.
So you're so
Don't die.
selfless.
Well, if I eat dragon pie, I won't. That's the first thing they teach you, Mark.
I've never made a dragon pie. What's the recipe?
Is dragon
It's
pie?
3 sticks and a dragon fruit.
That doesn't seem like a good way to make.
It's
a pie.
really delicious.
Dragon-
You
Sticks?
obviously put twigs. Just put twigs in your pie for this Thanksgiving, James.
For
I'm
those
done.
of you who don't know, a dragon fruit is basically a large kiwi. It's,
Yeah.
Is that actually true?
it's true. They are filled with like white kiwi innards, and
Huh.
it's delicious.
Is there such a thing as a
It's a
dragon
separate
pie
fruit,
in
though,
real
right?
life?
It's
Yeah.
not just like a kiwi that has become
No,
more
it's got like
grown.
spiky things.
Right,
but,
yeah.
Like, and then it's like I think there's different
A
colors. but
kiwi
I-
does not become a dragon fruit.
No, yeah, you put
No.
it in the crock pot.
Oh.
No, dragon fruits are awesome, except at the
So-
grocery store here because they're super expensive.
Yeah.
I can't afford them.
This is actually pretty great.
never
These
tried one of
ghosts
those
are just haunting our crops and making them grow faster.
A lot of love for dragon fruits in the chat.
Shouts to dragon fruits. Where are dragon fruits native to? Where are they grown mostly?
I just assume
Somewhere far away.
Vancouver, but I base that off of nothing.
Nice. I like it. It's all in Vancouver. The
It's-
dragon fruit industry is primarily located in Vancouver.
Yep, that's what I heard about that. That's the knowledge that I know.
That's
Let's
just- yeah.
I'm never going to be on a stream again.
We're
It's over.
all fired after this. After Jamie sees this. Can
Yeah.
we delete this VOD?
He's
I
not
think
gonna
so.
watch it,
Alright.
right?
Yeah.
Like he's doing business stuff. He's busy.
He's businessy.
God,
Yeah.
after lunch yesterday, just like the word meatball makes me feel kind of sick. So there's this actually really
Oh,
good
so
like
gross.
Vietnamese sub place nearby, and we go there for lunch pretty frequently. But yesterday they went, and there's basically like a restaurant week thing happening right now, and they had a special that James and I both assumed was like basically a
good.
meatball sub. It sounded
That
delicious.
sounded delicious pork meatball sub. Sounds good.
That's good.
And we ordered it, and they gave it to us in this paper bag with a baguette sticking out
Yeah, full of ingredients.
that we were really confused by.
That's when you know you're in trouble when you get a lunch bag and it's full of ingredients. That's like, no, I made a huge mistake. If it's not the final product already when you receive it,
Yeah.
So we got it back and we like opened it up and it was this like soup container with a meatball. I swear to God, like probably the size of both of my fists.
Just one meatball.
Yeah, one single
Yeah,
meatball.
sticking out of it like an iceberg.
Sounds pretty good.
It was garbage.
It was
Not good. Because the good part of the
I mean,
meatball is like the crunchy outside part.
Like,
You want
it
the-
was tasty, but then you got to the middle after eating a little bit too much meat, and it like wasn't as nicely cooked.
No, it just looked like a
brain.
I don't even want to. Yeah, it was gross. It was gross.
It was a brain ball.
Why did you put durian fruit in Don't Starve? They're not as awesome as dragon fruits.
What do we put in Don't Starve?
Durian fruits.
I've never heard of that.
I feel like there's something that's not tasty. Is that true?
Yeah, they stink really bad.
Yeah.
Actually. I mean, part of Don't Starve is kind of knowing what is actually good for you and what isn't. Like, the mushrooms are kind of the canonical example. Like, some of them, each of them kind of have like an upside and a downside. So,
And that changes when you cook them, right?
yep. So you have to be kind of careful about what you're eating and when.
There was a question about kick and ban. In that tab menu he showed you at the beginning, which is like our player screen, like Counter-Strike or anything like that.
Yeah, so it's going to look bad, but again, like, if you're a host, you can kick anyone who's in the server.
And you could ban if I was a better programmer, and it would have been in already, but it isn't. So in one of the coming patches, ban will go in. And that will just let you keep somebody out of your game that's bugging you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the only thing safe, more dangerous than a werewolf running around is a,
It's a
werewolf on fire. Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Good
were
job,
pig.
sir.
I did it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did
No,
it.
but they don't
Oh, if it's a
attack.
werepig, it's
they
fine.
don't attack you.
Yeah, they're bugged, actually. I need to fix that eventually.
I swear I've been killed by them. I don't know how.
Maybe
They
Seth
don't-
lit it on fire, and I'll let you on fire.
It's possible that's true. I just want to burn him alive. Is
I
that
don't,
so
I
much
don't know
to
why
ask?
he's. I don't know why he's trying not to have that happen. It seems fine.
Yeah, it seems like a thing you would want.
Is there any way to register for beta now? The registrations closed like 2 days after we opened them.
Yeah, we got so many people so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, by the time we rip through that list, we'll be ready to just make the game go live, probably. So
Yeah, or open beta.
yeah, open beta it. So yeah, so you can hang out here. You might get a key. We also give multiple keys to those who are selected. So be
Yeah,
friends.
so in the past on the stream when we've given out keys, we've only given one each, but we realized that that's silly, so we're gonna give two today. What time is it?
It is 4:12 according to my
5
laptop.
more minutes of this.
That seems like a reasonable fact.
Facts are
Anyways.
reasonable, sort of inherently. you
Yeah,
know,
that's
like,
true.
Just true things.
That's their main.
Don't poop in that bush, dude. Come
I
on.
put it on
You
it. I
pooped
didn't.
straight in
I
the bush.
pooped right in the bush.
You pooped in that bush.
I did it. I'm a bush pooper, a bush pooping ghost.
It's happening here.
Are these bugs? They don't have crops in them, but I can't plant them.
Maybe they're
They're starting.
based on previous bush experiences. I'd say they're probably like farmland hats that people are wearing. And
Ghost Farm.
hiding under.
Ghost Farm. Ghost Force. God, I love it.
People are asking about building player homes in the game. I think we all love construction in Don't Starve, and in multiplayer, it's like a whole new dimension.
Because you get to show off your cool base.
Yeah, you build your crazy world, and everyone gets to come check it out and live in your world. So we definitely want to support that.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe there's something like that coming soon. I don't know.
Oh, and maybe there's like a slash dance or something.
Or
Like-
maybe.
maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
something crazy. I wouldn't listen to anything we're saying.
Yeah, I
Can't
wouldn't
be trusted.
I wouldn't quote it anywhere because like we really weren't supposed to tell you. So let's just.
these guys drank so much before they came on the stream. You can't believe
just
anything they're saying right
absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
That's not true.
now. No, it's very not true. You do have a
We
hammer.
don't-
It's sort of not true.
As far to my knowledge.
Yeah, we don't drink at work.
No.
No.
I mean, occasionally we'll have like a beer at the end of the day while we like still do a tiny bit of stuff, but it's not like an all day thing by any means.
We're a Saturday.
Yeah.
If you come in on a Saturday, you're. Anyway.
Anyways,
Okay, there's invisible things. There's a bug, Seth, with
What?
one of your objects.
which?
Yeah, see those?
Where?
Like, right there, all those. Oh, you just got
Oh.
hit.
Yeah.
How?
VP is on. What things are you saying are invisible?
They're gone. They were
Mark's kind
there.
of specialized.
There was 3 shadows on the ground
Look,
and
Mark,
nothing.
look
above
with your
them.
special eyes.
Are you sure it's not these sanity creatures?
No, they're gone.
Are you sure?
The guy built 3 things.
You
They were on the
should,
ground. And now they're gone.
maybe they were bushes.
I'm gonna go find the screen cap.
Were they
and
bush ghosts?
I'm gonna report a bug,
Okay.
and I'm giving
You
it
should.
to you.
Look at them go. God, that would be horrible if I got fined $100 for every bug that happens on the stream.
See, they're there again.
I would be broke as hell.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and they disappeared. I just pointed at them, but it was too late.
It's impossible. They don't exist.
Okay.
gonna die soon.
So the game is ready.
No, I might. So we've got like 15 minutes left in the stream. I'm gonna make some boards so I don't die from darkness, at least.
What did the boards do for you? Oh, you're gonna.
They're the most efficient fuel to put in a fire, of course, Mark.
Today I
Great
learned.
question.
I usually burn poop.
And don't starve or what are we talking about?
Just like life.
Wow, I'm never getting invited.
I'm
to the Don't
indie.
Starve Together stream again.
You're India. You just have to make
just-
do with what you got.
You gotta live a certain lifestyle.
In any case,
Yes. Any case. So we're gonna be giving out some keys
Yeah.
shortly.
we're
Reminder.
gonna do it right now. In fact,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna get crazy.
Skip that ad. No. We
What?
need the money.
Yeah, don't skip the ad.
We need to give ourselves some money. I
Look,
don't
you're
think you
getting
get
these
any
keys for
money
free. You might as well watch the ad.
I don't think we get any money from
Me.
that. You only get money from ads that you play. And anyways,
Those ads are playing. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna make a keyword. It's gonna be plaid today. So exclamation point plaid.
Yeah. You should type it in. Just show people what it looks like.
I see some hype for keys going on.
Did
Some key hype.
I hope it doesn't enter me. I don't think it did.
No,
No.
it won't. If we get the key, we get the key. I mean, that's all
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
mean we just get to keep it.
Yeah.
Never mind that I already
I'm
have it.
keeping those keys.
They're going up on eBay. I'm giving myself a... Whoa. People were waiting for keys, hey?
Yeah, I guess people want keys. Is that what's going on?
People like
Oh, no,
giveaways.
I'm actually just gonna.
How are
die.
you dying?
Yeah, it's
not
like
my
it's like the
fault.
stream finale will be you dying.
Why are you...
No, because someone keeps attacking me.
But I didn't even think we had PvP on.
Oh, maybe not. I don't actually know how I'm dying. It's a
The
mystery.
secret items or something.
It is a mystery.
It can't be
As a
insanity
ghost.
creatures because it's your sanity's too high.
Yeah.
Mm.
It could be someone else's, can't it? Doesn't that still happen? Or
What are keys? Because he's got a key.
Oh,
oh,
there
we
it
go.
goes.
All right, now keys.
Well, now there's no possible way that it could get worse.
Okay, so...
Actually, that's not true. Let's see.
I'm gonna also sign up for the keys.
Hard, please.
Aw. So we've still got some trickling in.
Yeah.
Wait a few more minutes.
How do we spell plaid?
Look at the shirt.
Yeah, just
Just take
spell
that.
this.
Yeah. It
This.
spells how it sounds.
I think it does.
It's spelled how it looks.
They're coming. Like I don't know if
Still-
they're
We'll
like
wait a little bit, we'll wait a little bit.
multi. I don't think
got-
you can multi.
No, you can't. Yeah. So if you've already entered, you're in. Glad, unless it just makes you feel nice.
This is how every giveaway works.
Yeah. No, I understand.
You've been around.
I've seen a Twitch before.
Right.
Trying to
Yeah.
read.
Were there other questions from chat before Plaid started flooding that we could answer while we're?
Just plaid at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like mostly wondering about like the mic placement on you before the stream started. Like,
Oh yeah.
three. You know,
That's it. I don't know how they got that
What?
info, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
How do they-
What do you? I don't know what you're talking about,
Like,
Mark.
Seth
Is it
had-
something about my shirt?
was just too open.
It was not-
for you guys, we did have him button up his shirt.
That's true.
yeah. For me,
They
really,
forced me.
I was just, it was
He didn't
much-
want to. He wanted.
Too beautiful for me to look at.
We didn't want to have to do that 13 plus warning at the start of the stream that you had to click through, so we made him do up his shirt. So
All right. Do you want to switch the stream scene so they can see as he gives stuff away? Just
I think.
I'll go to the.
yeah, the DST
To
giveaway.
which?
DST
There's a
giveaway.
yeah. It's like
All right.
Yeah, there you
whoa.
Giveaway.
go. Now they can see when.
Watch like him
when you
drag
get
the
rolled
key
and stuff.
list over or something. And
Yeah. Well, no, it's grabbing that.
It's
that
grabbing
window.
this window.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
it
you don't
should-
know anything more. God.
Well, no, it could
I'm
easily.
new.
You know, I mean, things could go wrong.
Have you even twitched?
Do you even Twitch, bro?
No.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Seems like people, the incoming Plaid entries have kind of stalled out, so I'm going to start rolling.
Yep.
Pieface1234, you win 2 Don't Starve Together keys.
What?
Congratulations.
You won
So exciting.
You
Are you
should be very excited. I'm going to send you a message with
That's
them.
a good name. It's straight to the point, you know.
We had some discussion about what a good name is. And
We did, and we decided Pie Face 1 2 3 4 coincidentally was basically the perfect name.
it absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got sent those on a message, a Steam message.
Yeah. So
Oh, a
PieFace
Twitch
1 2 3
message.
4. You should have those keys sitting in your inbox on Twitch.
Yep.
Gonna roll again. Ian Link.
Ian's a solid name.
Ian's
too.
a good name.
Ian.
Because like I don't know, is that an L? Is that an I? I think it's an I.
Maybe it's
But it could be a great
Lamb Link.
question.
Actually, I think it's Lamb Link.
You think it's
Uh-oh.
Land Link?
Yeah,
That would
I
make
think
more
it's Lamb
sense.
Link.
Uh oh.
Because
That's what
it's
I
like a
think.
link. It's like a local area network.
I'm
link.
sorry, Lamb Link. We've sent your. No, it is Ian Link.
It's Ian Link?
I was so wrong.
Oh, the font got us. The font got us.
Got fonted.
We were all made fools of. Even my immediate family was fooled.
It was me, Ian.
Anyways.
Are they still able to plat it up, or is that?
Yeah. I mean, so
Yeah,
if
keep
we're,
entering and
we're
you-
starting to give them out, but if you missed the initial couple rolls,
You
you're
can still
still
get in
able to
these
get
next
in.
ones, huh?
It takes everyone that's there. Bobbers.
Bobbers
you
with
and
a
two
Z
Cs.
and a 3.
Do you say Z?
I say Z.
Oh my god, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Because you're
Welcome.
American.
Oh, you're
or
among,
what?
Yeah.
you're among friends here.
I am Canadian though.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it because you
Yeah.
don't say Z,
No, you don't say that.
which is the wrong way to say
That's
it for
correct.
anyone confused out there.
Seth and I, as Americans, would say Z, of course.
Yeah.
I do say Z occasionally, just to fit in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so and like, does your code base also have color spelled with OU
Yes.
everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
I go and
very
add that
bad.
U. Every time I find color without a U, I just get so mad at you, Seth. And I'm just like, you.
So because I've been like writing code in the Don't Starve code base for long enough now, like I've actually caught myself typing color in like emails or whatever with a U, which
Like
is
the-
not how
That's rough.
it's spelled.
it's
rough.
it's just spelt that way in the rest of the world.
well,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what's your
true.
point there?
America.
America.
Interacy. You get keys also. Congrats.
Congrats, dude. It's the first guy with a Twitch icon.
How do you set your Twitch icon?
It's just, I think it's like your profile icon on Twitch. If you
I
stream.
learned something today. Like I'm Klei Lobster on Twitch,
Yeah,
but
beautiful lobster is your icon.
I didn't know I could do that. But
no,
I'm probably gonna go find some lobsters after.
At the market?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna keep them in my bathtub.
Don't do that. You should shower instead.
You're just
Slushy
saying that
puffs.
because you work with me.
That's true.
Slushy puffs
Slushy
wins a
puffs.
key.
There's the Twitch icon.
There you go.
Mustache guy.
Mustache, a mustache on a
Mustachio Bashio. That's what this tweet. What?
Yep, that's right.
That's-
It's been a
That'll be
long
a
day,
stroke.
everyone, and we're all leaving.
Yeah. Gonna keep doing some keys.
Oh my
Yeah, keep
god,
going in there.
who's it gonna be?
Zack Attack.
Zach.
I hope that's a reference to You Don't Know Jack and Jack Attack. Do you guys play that game?
Yes, that is a
Okay.
fantastic
What's
game.
what's the new one? The
Oh, Fibbage.
Fibbage. I was
game's
playing
quite
that.
fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's really good.
I have not
It
played
has a
this.
dearth of content. I played for maybe an
A
hour,
dearth.
and I saw two say like I went back
Dupes.
and saw two of the same clues. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
that's kind of a drag.
yeah, we had a couple people at the. We were playing with 8 players, and some were
Yeah.
Fibbage masters, and
Oh, there you go, yeah.
they were destroying us.
They knew all the answers.
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
It's not as interesting. Dutch Shadow 87.
Dutch Shadow 87. I'm not convinced that's not Kai.
Touch that.
One of our programmers
Is he,
on Don't Starve Together is Dutch.
Is he 27 years old?
No,
Okay.
probably not.
Dutch Shadow 87 probably is 27.
I don't know how old he is.
He's probably not 27.
Probably not.
Probably
Odds
not
are not 27.
Yeah, I mean, in of all the possible ages that a human could be, that's only one age. So
It's true. It's just an
Therefore, it's just the numbers don't work out.
Nishi
Nishi
13, the next winner.
Congrats, Nishi 13.
All right.
That makes so 87 plus. What's it? 2014.
What were we talking about here?
So this.
They're a
No,
baby.
1 year
They're
old.
1 years old.
That's great. Nishi
Oh,
13.
2013. It doesn't go back
Enjoy
to like
your,
1913.
Oh,
That's how I was.
that fought in the Great War, like as a 4-year-old.
Yeah. So I was going the wrong way with that one.
No, I think you're on the right. I believe in you.
We've got Zilver,
Zilver.
Zilver.
our penultimate winner.
This is the final set of
Second
keys.
to
Penultimate.
last.
Oh. Okay. You got to hit send.
I know. I'm just double checking that I am sending the right keys.
Not just like the ones you sent last.
Yeah, because that would be crappy for everyone.
That'd be sucky.
Joke's on you, we didn't send any keys.
So this is the 9th winner. Each person has been getting 2 keys. We've got 1 more winner to go.
Yeah, so this is,
Yeah, okay.
okay, so we need like a drum roll or something.
James with the drum roll.
They call me the
And
human
are you
drum
guys
roll.
ready? Are you guys
No
ready?
one calls you that.
Oh my god.
I've never heard you call that.
Etienne.
Athene.
Whatever your name is, however you pronounce that.
You have just won
You get
2
2 Don't
keys.
Starve Together keys.
Exciting.
Share one with a friend. They'll appreciate it.
Take both for yourself.
Or give it to your mom.
Give it to your mom.
She doesn't have one. We established
Your
that earlier.
Your mom doesn't know what you're talking about.
No moms currently have Don't Starve Together. That's really we got to fix that
No
stat.
I should send it to my mom.
Yeah.
A mom-based.
She'll be like,
campaign.
"What is this?
My
What do you
mom-
do with your days? You're a
Is it
what
that?
professionally?" So yeah, those are all of our keys. I'm probably a ghost again.
Yeah. Sorry to everyone who didn't win, but please come by next.
Oh god, I
next,
always
next Thursday.
keep.
Where we are doing Undetermined.
alive.
Undetermined thing is going on.
Yeah, so maybe more Don't Starve, but
Maybe more Don't Starve
maybe
keys.
more craziness. Maybe something new. Maybe
We've got our bush tribe here.
could be anything.
Could be
Bush and Ghost tribe. It's a good tribe. So we've just got like probably 5 minutes or so left. So folks in chat, if you have any questions,
Yeah.
let us know.
Here's a good one. What's the point of watching now?
I think that's
That's
it.
a
We
really
just
like
end
deep
our- let's just end our
existential
stream
question.
on that
I
question.
don't have an answer.
That's
End.
it.
No.
That's like the YouTube videos that are like celebrities reading mean tweets about themselves.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can certainly sympathize with not being interested in a game that is not yet finished.
But I'm
But-
wanting keys at the same time.
But yeah, well, no. I mean, like, some people just don't want to play games before they're like finished and polished, and that's a perfectly reasonable thing. But like, Don't Starve has been and Don't Starve Together will be a game that evolves over time in, I think, a pretty interesting way. So if that's like a process that you're interested in seeing, then tune into our Twitch streams. If you get a key, check out the game. Yeah, I mean, maybe for you there is no reason,
Yeah, just
but I
the-
think it's interesting
the
to see
reason
how
we're-
games get.
What are we all
developed.
here for, right?
The
You
reason
know?
we're doing this, that's so deep. The reason we're doing this stream at all is just we want to give people an insight into what it means to develop a video game.
Yeah. I think that's actually really important. Like, thank you for putting it that way. Like, people basically understand like how films get made at this point, and they understand why it's hard and why it can be, like, why a certain execution is challenging or interesting. Well, that'll spice it up a bit. I'm still just hiding in my bush. I'm a bush lady.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
So like this is something that I want very generally. Like I don't think games have been around long enough that most people really understand how they get made and why it's hard to make a video game. So part of what we do by doing this stream is have an opportunity to kind of show people what that process is. And I think like the more knowledgeable and informed people who are playing games are, the more appreciation they'll have for it. And I think that's really cool and exciting.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
And all sorts of good stuff besides that too. I mean, maybe you want to make games, or maybe you want to see, what it's like, and it's an industry you're interested in, or you can give more better feedback as well, right? Your
Yeah.
feedback becomes stronger if you know what we're up to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or two-way street.
some of the best beta testers we have right now are, I don't know if they're programmers by
But
profession
they're
or
very clearly like code literate anyway.
yeah, they're giving us, sometimes they report a bug and they're like, well, this is why you did,
yeah.
here's what you did wrong, Seth.
Yeah. Whoa.
Why?
Look.
Veto.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously veto.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
fair because you write C++,
Okay.
which no one gets to see.
Yeah, I like my secret code.
Or another reason you could watch is if you just like looking at 3 men wearing very similar shirts that are plaid.
Yeah,
True. Or if you love arena matches between a giant tree and deer claws.
yeah, important.
Actually, so this isn't directly related, but we probably won't be doing it for the Rhymes with Play streams, but we just joined a after hours Counter-Strike Global Offensive League. A bunch of us in the office are going to be playing, and we're going to try and stream some of our practices and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which-
probably on this channel, but not
Yeah.
on Thursdays.
yeah,
just chilling, yeah.
Just Watch us be bad at CS.
Yeah, we are pretty bad. So here's
very bad.
Invisible Ink next, please. A couple of comments
gosh.
saying Invisible Ink is a great game. Hey, if you guys
Thank you,
haven't checked
guys.
out Invisible Ink,
Thank
give
you.
it a shot. This guy here made it.
I
Therefore,
don't
I
think you
made
can
it.
legally say that, but yeah, I helped. I did.
He was
some stuff.
involved in the process.
I was involved in the
And he
process.
wears plaid.
In a negative or positive way, arguably. You know what I mean? Maybe I actually impeded it more than I helped it, but it's...
Will Don't Starve Together modding be possible in the future? Yes, like we said earlier in
It's
the
actually
stream.
already possible.
It's already
just
possible,
not-
but it will be not.
It'll be better and
cumbersome.
easier.
more
Yeah.
supported, yeah.
Yeah.
Just everything will get better.
But seriously, Invisible Ink is really great. It's come an incredibly long way over the past few months. Like, it's looking good these days.
Yeah.
You guys should check it out. Hopefully, it will be on the stream sometime soon.
The other thing on Klei in general I want to say just before we wrap up is we do have both of our games that we're showing right now are in early access, but we totally respect and understand people who are not interested at all in
Yeah.
early access games. I think you were saying. I think
Yeah.
you were saying some of this earlier, but yeah, I mean it's like, yeah, totally. I mean we want you guys to buy our games and we want you to we want to be able to keep making stuff, you know. But I also totally understand that you want to wait for launch or whatever. I mean it's
Yeah.
a totally reasonable way to consume games.
And like that sort of like water cooler moment that you were talking about before, like I can see that from a player's perspective too. Just like I want my first and like largest block of time playing this game to be when it's like done.
Yeah, exactly. And when everyone else is playing it too, right? When
Right.
everyone's talking about it or whatever. Yeah.
There's a comment, hey, we generated 2 million keys. I guess that was in the news at some point. And we've only given out some. Like, why won't you just let everybody play, Seth? Why are you, like, stealing fun from them?
It's actually your fault, Mr. Networking.
Oh, yeah. So basically, if we invited 2 million people, the game would
It would
not
just
work.
collapse. It would just fall over. Yeah,
Yeah.
It really is just a scalability thing. Like we don't know like how hard we can lean on the systems that we've made. So we're doing it in a sort of ramping fashion. And once we kind of realize that it's working and it's stable, then we give out keys to more people and just piece by piece make
Absolutely.
sure it's
Yeah.
good.
You
Yeah.
guys want nothing more than I know this for a fact. You guys don't want nothing more than everyone to be playing Don't Starve and be having fun in it. But
Absolutely. Yeah, and so
One day.
we generated
So
2 million keys because the intent is give it to everybody who wants it, basically.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we have so many, because we want to give it to everyone someday. Someday. Maybe
Someday. Yeah.
I was gonna
Any
start
other
singing.
questions, comments? I mean, you can sing.
Key,
Oh,
please.
hello.
Oh, no,
Perfect.
Seth.
Vito!
Oh, Vito.
no,
There's no crash here.
That's
You
fine.
saw
It's just at the
nothing.
end of the stream.
Oh,
It was
plus it like a hard
planned-
C
yeah.
crash. Okay, go to our faces quick before anyone notices. Hi there.
Hello. What's happened? We just closed the game naturally.
Yeah, that's how we intended to
Sometimes the
close.
game crashes because it's in beta.
If anyone who won. Yeah, so not a lot of questions left.
Yeah.
Quick, last chance.
Yeah, if there's any last minute questions, shoot it out now. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap
Key,
this thing up.
please. Woot
That's
crash.
not a question. That's
There's
a
a
request.
$100 fine for what?
for Seth's bug.
Oh, for the bug.
I guess.
The bug
Damn. Well, I guess
feel like-
I'm not getting paid today.
Listen, chat,
Yes.
when chat says something, it's a legally binding.
That's
agreement.
true.
Yeah.
I love this. Seth spawned too many things.
That was
Seth.
it was God. I just love spawning things. That's what I crave.
I just saw him while he was talking. He was just
Yeah.
spawn.
I'm really good at
Yeah.
multitasking.
Yeah, nobody
could-
else did that.
Definitely not anyone sitting to my left.
No.
Um,
And Vito.
Mostly Vito.
Mostly Vito.
Vito's ghost. It was Vito's
Is
ghost.
Vito watching this right now? Is
He'll
gonna
be
mad,
watching it later.
He's
He'll-
standing
yeah.
outside upset. When we
I'm not
come
gonna
out of here?
survive today.
Okay.
yeah.
That's
What do you like most about being an indie developer? Plaid shirts.
Plaid
Teams.
shirts. We covered that. No, it's really great to be on a small team, and like Jamie, our boss, is just like trusts us to do our job, which is not like it seems like an obvious thing, but that's often not the case
In the games
in
industry,
games industry.
especially.
Yeah, like on my first day, he was like, "You have a month to make a total conversion mod for Don't Starve. It should be a horror game, and the other designer you're working with isn't until next week. Go." And he just like immediately trusted me to make something that met his design goals and his business goals, and like I think that's probably true for all of us, that has been the case like every single day we come into work here.
Yeah, the first day I came in, he said, "Hey, remember that Don't Starve game? Make it multiplayer." And then I talked to him a month later, and he's like, "So how's that going?"
Yeah, it's multiplayer,
Yeah.
right? It's finished?
Yeah, and I was like,
And
"Yeah."
it was close. Like, it didn't take you too long to get it up and running
That's
in
true.
like the most rudimentary form. Anyway.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. It
true,
was
yeah.
like we hooked it into the renderer, and it was like so we could play LAN games in the office.
Yeah.
But it wasn't what we're shipping today.
And the other really cool thing is that we just get to, like, I have been working on Don't Starve basically since I joined Klei, but, like, Invisible Ink is a very, very different game from Don't Starve, and the two games that we've got that are unannounced are very different from both of those, and, like, Mark the Ninja is incredibly different as well. Like, we just get to make a very diverse set of games, and that's really awesome creatively.
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Totally. I think that goes across the company. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that about covers it. We're probably going to
Sign
say goodbye.
Beefalo, coming soon.
Beefalos.
Beefalo, yeah. People are asking
Let me
Beefalo.
know.
Beefalo's.
Beefalo.
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 That's Matt's Beefalo song. That came out of PAX Delirium, and it's
Is it?
now a fixture at our company.
It's true.
I
As
assume
is everything that everything that we do basically comes out of PAX Delirium.
Yeah.
PAX is crazy.
It is pretty whack.
Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been K. Billy's Sounds of the 70s, and, I just want
Also
you to...
rhymes with play.
Also rhymes with play.
Yeah.
We got some great.
No, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, and see you next week, or at least Seth will.
I hope James
Someone
will.
will.
Hopefully we'll do
I hope
it
I
this
will.
week.
I
It's
hope
been a
I'll,
while.
yeah, I'm getting booted off this thing. For everyone's sake, I hope I'm not on this. I would love to talk to you guys, but
Yeah.
anyway.
All right.
All right.
Thanks,
see you
guys.
guys.
Take care.